Welcome back to Thronebreaker. Hopefully, the final episode. We are about to attempt to seize Rivia Castle and confront General Epdahi, after which point should be done with the game. Let's find out.
The castle of Rivia now loomed before the Lyrians. Water surrounded it on three sides, and dual defensive walls studded with podgy turrets completed its perimeter. It was famously difficult to take, and had changed hands only once, a few months before, when traitors opened its gates to the Nilfgaardians. Foreign banners waved upon the walls. The golden sun and General Epdahi's crest on Rivia's walls. The walls of home. There was somber silence among the troops, the glee and pride of many triumphs suddenly gone. For each knew if the Queen ordered an assault, most would lie dead by sunrise.
Your Majesty,
Began Reynard in a reassuring tone.
we needn't strike quickly. We've time on our side. To prepare would be wise. 2 months, I wager, perfectly enough. We stop supplies from getting through. They'll capitulate, I've little doubt. Or at worst, be too weak to defend the fortress.
Reynard's reasoning was sound. There was no need for urgency. Meve had the upper hand for the first time in this war.
But... Oh. Wait. Lay siege or withdraw? What would withdraw even do? Why would you withdraw? What would be the... What? I'm like halfway tempted to do that, just to find out, but I haven't made like a specific save file to reload.
These invaders have grown fond of Rivia Castle,
Said Meve.
so let them stay and rot. Reynard, erect road barricades and guard posts between city and citadel. Gascon, seize all boats, barges, anything that floats. Stop anything from entering from the lake. Move!
Soon Rivia Castle stood isolated from the world outside its walls. All roads leading to it were blocked, impassable. Fishing boats, a cordon, embraced the fortress on Loch Escalot. The lanterns on their bows glowed like fireflies in summer. Then, an emissary from the castle brought a message for the Queen. General Epdahi wished to meet, face to face, and half the way between the citadel and the Lyrian camp,
Well, some general.
smirked Gascon.
We've barely snapped the trap shut, yet he's already shaking in his knickers.
Be on your guard, Mother.
Said Willem.
Epdahi I know better than anyone here. The man always has a trick up his sleeve.
We've a few of our own. Sleeves and tricks. But I thank you for the warning and concern.
Meve proceeded to the meeting point without delay. A lone rider soon appeared on the horizon. He came adorned in rich black robes, their golden trim shimmering in stray sunbeams. She'd seen him before. In Edirn, through the megascope.
You came as I requested. Good. Very good.
Okay.
I couldn't possibly refuse such a courteous invitation, especially as compared to your previous missive. The art of diplomacy, you've improved your grasp.
Your realm fell quickly. I expended little strength in seizing it. This left me much time to study. But please, we must set aside this bitterness. I'd like to formally welcome you to Rivia, dear Queen.
I see you've readily adopted the role of gracious host in my home.
In point of fact, I've grown fond of the castle. Fortifications impressive, atypical of the north. Not so your brave soldiers, whom we shall pick off like ducks. I pity them, in fact.
Dry your eyes, General. Rest easy. I've no plans for a quick assault. I shall first wait to hear the rumbling in your bellies.
Remarkable. You truly believe you can win this war? I've not been in the North long, but have discovered something all the same. You don't grasp complex ideas. You know Nilfgaard is large, but your minds don't fathom its enormity. You see, for every army you defeat, another will come to take its place. One larger and better equipped than the one before. Even now, as we so pleasantly chat, Army Group East is en route to lift your siege. Due to arrive tomorrow. And do you know what will happen when they do? They will crush you against your own castle's walls, like the maddening flea you are.
Well, I do want to know what he wants. It doesn't really matter whether he thinks I'm intimidated or insulted or whatever or not, I suppose.
A charming analogy. But get to the point. Why'd you ask for this meeting?
For this very reason. I wish to see you with my own eyes.
They did not see enough in Edirn? Are you such an admirer of feminine beauty?
You flatter yourself. No, in you, I see an animal. Game. Prey. And as the hunt's due to start soon, I needed a more detailed image of the beast I'll be looking for.
You? On a hunt? Those delicate hands have never held spear or bow. Nout sharper than a letter opener, I wager. Tomorrow you will not be on a hunt. Tomorrow you will be at war. You best pray to all your gods you don't find me.
Without awaiting a response from General Ep Dahi, Neve pivoted and turned toward camp. Her pace was quick, despite a heavy heart.
Okay, I can meet with my advisors. I don't think you're an advisor.
Gonna be one hell of a night! Ah! Ah! Ah!
Are you an advisor?
Don't you dare sound the retreat, got it? My axe craves blood! Nilfgaardian blood! My axe craves blood!
Alright, I don't think you
Nilfgaardian
qualify
blood!
as an advisor. Oh, this place is kind of extensive. I also can't look at the map. Oh, here's Gascon and Reynard. So let's see if there's other people to talk to, because if there's anybody qualifies as an advisor, it's them.
Darkest before the dawn. Many will die today. Too many. Always darkest before the dawn.
Guess I can't do as much in here as it seems like. I'd probably get more conversations if I had more of the party members I could potentially have, like Gabor and Ike and... I forget who the other one was that I could potentially have. Anyway, yeah, it doesn't actually seem like there's much to do here. Get on with it. Go talk to Reynard and Gascon. Assume there are no circumstances under which you still have Zofia.
Neve's closest advisors already awaited her in the command tent. In a few brief words, the Queen gave a report of the meeting, only with great effort masking the quavering in her voice.
An army, an immense one, approaches from the west. If we meet in open battle, we stand not a chance.
Damn it! Why did no one warn me?
Our scouts were discovered, captured. It must be that.
Yes, it didn't seem right. Our way so clear, so untroubled.
We must flee? Not at all heroic, I admit, but sure as hell better than being trampled into the dirt.
Easily said, but for a problem. Our force is chiefly infantry. The army that draws near includes cavalry, several regiments. We cannot hope to escape them. We cannot hope to hide.
What do you advise?
Take the castle.
We've two options. Capitulate,
Out of the question.
or take the castle. Tonight.
Yep.
Suppose for a moment it's possible. Tell me how and at what cost. Are we to scale a mountain of comrades' corpses to reach the top of the wall?
Sure.
I know we're at war and many die, but to command our troops to take that citadel is to condemn them to certain death.
Rivia's walls are unassailable, I fully agree. But there's more than one way to take any fort, and this fort too.
I think I like where this is going.
I know this citadel like no one else. I know its one potential weakness. The boat landing.
Wait, that narrowest of piers between the two turrets? The one where the fishermen would land?
The same. As I'm sure you recall, Your Grace, at that narrow pier's end stands a narrow door leading straight into the fortress. A small detachment could approach unnoticed, overwhelm any sentries, and get inside.
What then?
They would need to pass through the fort to the winch in the guardhouse, open the gate for the rest of the force.
That is suicide.
Perhaps, but as options go, we have it alone.
And I'm to choose to send folk there? Most certainly to die.
You needn't choose anyone, for I volunteer,
Of course.
and will take only those willing to do the very same.
Bloody wretched plan.
And you've a better one, do you?
Of course. I'll go instead.
Beg your pardon? I don't.
Face it, Reynard, you couldn't sneak past a corpse. Sound like a bloody tambourine in that armour. Apart from which, you're Maeve's right hand. So you ought to be by her side when the fighting starts.
Yeah. I agree.
Firstly, Reynard, I'm grateful. Well done, my friend.
Thank you, Your Grace.
But truth be told, I did indeed hear you walking to the tent from the other side of camp. And yes, you know Rivia Castle better than anyone else, but the assault must transpire silently. Gascon will lead the force.
Understood, Your Grace.
Cheers, Maeve. I'll try not to disappoint.
You won't, I'm sure. Godspeed you on your way, and please, try your damnedest not to die.
Gascon hand-picked his men, those most adept with daggers, not swords. Noiselessly, they glided through the dark toward the castle, the light of its lanterns blurred by the evening mist. Maeve watched anxiously as the boats glided away, her heart pounding in her ears. All depended on this mission. The fate of her realms, perhaps all the North, the lives of her troops, and her own. Now there was naught she could do but wait.
Good luck,
She whispered, gazing at the fortress walls, cloaked by the dark that seemed to surround all now.
Yeah. Good. It all comes down to Gascon. It's always what Maeve was looking for in a battle plan. Alright. The Battle of Rivia. The task was simple. Sneak through the castle, defeat the guards defending the winch, barricade themselves in the tower, and open the gate for the advancing Lyrian army. And then? No one spoke of what would happen next. There was no need. Huh. Some music. This music is great. In general, the music in this game has been like fine, but nothing special. But I really like this one. All right, so infiltrate the tower. I assume means it does say tower, not winch. Okay, yep. So what do these guys do? When the enemy leader uses their ability, move one place to the right. When this unit reaches the rightmost side, return to its original position. So they're gonna keep moving to the right, which means we probably want to just pop right up the right with a... Unless this counts as adjacent, which it probably doesn't. Guess we're gonna find
Quick
out.
and painful this'll be. Yeah.
Oh, I have to use my ability. Oh. Eh. Yeah, that's annoying.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, yeah, never mind. I did that wrong.
No. No, it can't be. Not yet. Not now.
Yeah.
Nothing personal, I assure you.
Alright, so I need to remember what the original position is. They're like three big, or three across. These guys... Oh, they actually don't... It's like this guy just like loops. This guy is just gonna go 1, 2, 3, poop, 1, 2, 3, poop. But this guy's gonna come further, and this guy's gonna come further. So it's kind of awkward. I don't know what the order of operations is here. If I do this, is he gonna transform? Yep, he's gonna transform. That's obnoxious. Alright.
No. No, it can't be.
I mean, I do have these two cards. I can potentially destroy this guy.
Nothing personal, I assure you. Knock 'em off the wall! Let's teach 'em to fly!
Nice. What do I do now? I mean, there's like a gap between these guys. So I can... Or I can just destroy this guy. That might actually work better.
You see to the winch! We'll hold them off!
Whoa, what? Alright, well... I think that's actually okay. I do have enough time. So when they say original position, they don't actually mean original position. They mean... Whoa. Oh, okay. Wait, I can't... What? Why can't I go onto it? That was... Yeah. This makes no sense.
Ah! Ha!
This must be it! Grab the witch! Open the gates!
What? I won? So I just had to reach the back row? Okay, whatever.
The Lyrians prepared for battle, their silence absolute, in darkness, illuminated only by the pale light of the moon. Meve was restless. She paced nervously in a circular pattern, awaiting the signal they'd agreed upon.
Blast, it's taking long. Much, much too long.
I guess I didn't comment on how dumb is General Ebdahi for, like, telling Meve, oh, by the way, we've got an army coming, aha, like, if they didn't know, then they would have just come, and they would have just won, and that would have been that, like, what a dum-dum.
Finally, a torch's faint glow appeared atop the towering walls. It disappeared, then glowed again, and one more time around. Meve leapt in the air, and as she did so, barely stifled a cry of utter joy.
They made it. It worked. Willem, it's time. Sound the horns. Attack!
Moments later, Lyrians in the hundreds burst from the trees. The Nilfgaardian defenders loaded their catapults and ballistae. They did so slowly, convinced the castle walls remained impenetrable. Then they heard chains, grinding and clinking, and the sound sent shivers down their spines. Bewildered, they watched the main gate rise as the attacking force rushed forth.
Chase! Act Quan and Lyrian!
General Ebdahi dispatched an elite unit to take back the winch at once. Yet he saw this was in vain and all was lost when Meve rode into the castle courtyard. Meve had begun the day known as a great warrior. Yet by night's end, legend was the cloak she wore. Her shield stopped powerful blow after blow as her blade found gaps in her foe's black armor. At first, Nilfgaardians scoured the fray in search of the Queen, hoping to prove great heroes. Soon, she was their chief scourge, and they began to flee before her blade that sung their death.
Retreat! Retreat!
What was this extraordinary vigor that surged through Meve? Naturally, she wished to liberate her castle and realm, drive off the invaders, defeat the arrogant General Ebdahi. But in that moment, above all else, she longed to fight her way through to the guardhouse and bring Gascon's party relief.
Follow me! Move! Move!
As she stepped through the door into the tower, the silence told Meve she'd arrived too late.
Yeah.
Gascon's men lay slaughtered in pools of their own blood. The man himself slumped over the winch's crank. 3 arrows in his chest rose and fell with his each ragged breath. Meve tore off her cloak and pressed it against him, desperate to stem the bleeding.
Help's on the way. Don't you even think of dying.
You know...
wheezed Gascon, a slight smirk on his lips.
I always enjoyed doing things just to spite you.
Medics on the stairs in the guardhouse, steps away, heard a long, blood-curdling wail. They entered the room to find the Queen kneeling, pounding the wall with her fists, her eyes flooded with tears. Gascon lay motionless beside her, covered by her cloak. The Queen rose, her fists clenched, her shoulders rigid, her knuckles white. Her face betrayed no sorrow, no despair, just rage, hot as a forge, immeasurable.
Now's not the time to mourn.
Seethed Meve, struggling to stay calm.
Now's the time for war, for slaughter, revenge. With victory today, we'll recover our home, return to our kin and set our blades aside at last. Yet until victory is ours, they must drink. Drink greedily of Nilfgaardian blood!
The Lyrians were at the brink, near their breaking point. They'd followed me for thousands of miles, over snow-clad peaks, through forbidding swamps. They'd fought, survived countless battles at her side. And though their gazes were now weary, she knew they'd follow her into fire.
Your Grace, the Blackclads. They've holed themselves up in the upper keep. We went to breach the wall, alas to no avail.
Meve nodded, twirled her sword, then leapt upon a mount. Her eyes spoke pure determination.
So we'll bloody well try again.
I was not expecting this to play out this way. I mean, the Gascon dying because of going on that mission isn't shocking. He's basically the Caden Olenko to Reynard's Ashley Williams now. But I wasn't expecting them to just like sort of skip past whatever battle to take the courtyard and so forth. Anyway, the Upper Keep. The walls of the Upper Keep were illuminated by torchlight in the glow of burning buildings. Even in the dark of night, Meve could easily discern the fear-twisted faces of the Nilfgaardian defenders. The queen wiped tears from her cheeks, blackened with ash, and reached for her sword. The time had finally come to drive the Blackclads out, once and for all. I mean, you do still have that other army coming. I assume they're not just gonna stop, but... Ardal Epdahi. Order. Reveal a unit from each player's deck. If yours has more power, boost an ally by 10. Yeah, and it probably will. Cooldown 1. Huh. Whenever an ally is destroyed, summon another unit from your deck in its place. Limit 10 times per turn. He's got 90 cards in his deck. Oh my god. Alright, well we don't need 3 bombers. Maybe we don't even want 2 bombers. We got Reynard, we got Arnulf, we got an adept. I would like another adept. 1, 2 of those, another one Isbel. Alright, so now do I want to have the one Arbalest in hand so I can spawn more of them? I think I do. Yeah, let's see how this goes.
This is the end, Epdahi. Do you hear me? I shall stick your head on a pike!
Baru?
Jeez. I'm tempted to just pack. Well, I mean, I guess I need to play some cards, but like, get all this crap off the board.
Doubt I'll ever pay off these school loans.
I must thank you. Your fortress has superbly solid walls.
I guess it doesn't matter. Not really.
Evil ass.
As you wish, lady.
Alright, we've got Reynard, so maybe I just go all in. Although I'm gonna need 2 rounds. Drummer or Arbalest. I think I go.
Eddard Fane! Oh!
What's this guy's base power? 12. Yeah, it's not like I'm gonna do anything about that. Alright. do wish I had seen my third adept. I could just do the triple adept and pass. But I didn't, so... I mean, I guess I could just toss a drummer. Doesn't actually seem totally ridiculous. It's like... Or maybe I toss an Arbalest? Might make more sense. I mean... Yeah...
I'm a monster.
I'm sure he'll pass.
Enough! I do not need to hear this. Kill her!
Don't need to hear what? I don't know where these guys came from. Alright. Time for... I don't know what. I think I'm gonna keep all of this, actually. I'll always use those mulligans later on. No, no, not one of those guys. No, no, no. Alright.
This could hurt.
Jerk on fire. Hey! Didn't happen. Oh, I forgot to... Yeah, I should be playing in this row. Well, now it doesn't matter.
Watch your heads!
This is gonna be actually difficult, I suspect.
Oh, Lady Margarita told us of this.
Alright, more Arbalists. I am a little bit concerned about my ability to find my bombers again, we'll say. Okay, so he passed. I can do 4 damage. This guy. Do 4 damage decoy, do it again. It's just not accomplishing a whole lot. Yeah, I don't know what to do here. Like, I mean, I can play a whole bunch of cards and then, like, not have enough resources for the last round, assuredly. Seems like playing this Arbalest is, like, the best option that I have. Lyria! I can try to chip this guy's armor so that keep boosting, but like, not gonna be able to make it through. I don't know. Need more fire. More fire. More! Let's like decoy him. More fire, more fire. More fire.
One bullet's all I need.
Alright, this guy loses his armor. How close are they to cadaverine range? Not close enough. I'll tell you that. Oh, this guy doesn't have the counter damage thing. Okay, I don't know. Let's play a drummer.
Army's a waste of time for one like me.
So we can get... I'm gonna be down to 3 cards. But... depending on what I pull out here. The problem is... I think it's correct to do this. This. Oh my god, never mind. Holy crap, I forgot about that ability. Jeez Louise. Oh no! How do you... Oh my gosh. How do you deal with that? You gotta like get everybody down to low health without killing them, I guess. Well, fire is good at that. Alright, this isn't happening. I think... I don't know if I can do this with the deck that I have, to be honest. Those abilities are absolutely insane. We got 2 bombers, 1 drummer, 1 Mew. Once again, I would really like to have my 3rd adept up so I could just adept, pass. But is it worth... Maybe I mulligan a drummer. Actually, maybe I just mulligan down to 0 drummers. Well, I don't want the blacksmith. Ah. Jeez. I could also mulligan this. It's not really doing anything for me. Yeah, and then he just replaces the units.
This is the end, Ebdahi. Do you hear me? I shall stick your head on a pike!
Evil ass.
Margarita told us of this.
Alright, we gotta put in more drummers.
I must thank you. Your fortress has superbly solid walls.
Doubt I'll ever pay off these school loans.
And arbalists. And we have the same choice about what to play for next turn. Why does that one not have armor? I guess that's one of the ones that I spawned into my deck, and it doesn't come with armor or something? I don't... That doesn't make a lot of sense. Whatever. Alright, so... yeah, I guess I just throw away an Arbalist again. I don't know.
One goal.
Enough! I do not need to hear this. Kill her!
Don't get any mulligans.
This could hurt.
Completely ridiculous. Okay, that's not gonna do the trick.
Watch your heads!
Okay, this time I've got the Ballista, which can outdamage this guy's self-healing. Although, there's no reason for him not to just pass and run me out of cards. Oh boy. Yeah, so he passes. And do I mean, they gain more... Oh, they're only boosting by 1. So that's 1, 2, 3 a turn. This guy gets 2 every time I fire, so I do get more value out of knocking them down, I guess.
Give me a time.
Right. I guess I decoy the Arbalest. I don't know what else I would do to buy myself enough time. Do I hit this guy? Or this guy? This now we're only getting 1 per turn. So I guess we have... I'm only netting 2 damage per turn to him though. Maybe it's this guy that I need to be hitting just because... yeah. like nowhere close to catching up in damage. I guess I can get some damage through this guy with the Arbalest. I'm still so far away. Like, how do I do this? If I destroy things, they just come back more powerful. Like, nuts. I'm still down 15. And I guess if I throw Arnholf down too.
Blood washes away all
I was gonna do that. I
shame!
should have done it already, but. Alright. Here we go with 3 useful cards into the next round. Let's hope we can accomplish something with that. Alright, so right now I have a lot of drummers in here. A lot of drummers. So with Reynard, I should be okay to put in more
As you wish, my lady.
Arbalest, except I don't have any. Can I undo? No. How do I... Wait, what do I... Oh, I have to show cards. Shit. Alright. Ugh. He doesn't do damage to me either, so I can't use Isabel's ability.
Catch!
Oh, now he's gonna do damage to me. Alright, I think I need to get the fire going back there too, which probably means, even though I have another drummer in my deck, going this one. He has one of those? I don't care about resilience.
I smell a leak.
Insane amounts of value. Like, I don't think I have other cards available to me that are like so big that they can outcompete these on this ability. Alright, I guess we better get this guy down.
Time is a waste of time for one like me.
Basically down to 2 useful cards, so that's great.
Archers, let it be night.
What?
Obscure the sun with arrows.
Come on, really? Oh god, that's so much damage to overcome because the numbers actually matter, unlike every other time where they don't matter. Oh boy. Alright, I think we play Isbel now.
Make love, not war.
And then, okay, so so we get drummer. Maybe I need to start spreading out.
Left, right, left,
Definitely
right.
want to make sure this guy doesn't have any more armor. Oh, God. 48 health. Aw, come on, really? Like, you need more cards. What a joke. Alright, let's go with this guy, a drummer, and a bomber, of course.
Again and again and again.
I have, like... Actually, I don't have that many arbalists. Well, I actually do have a lot of arbalists. Wait, it shows Isabel as being in my deck. Isabel's right there. What are you doing, game? What are you doing? Alright, might as well do this. And then this. Actually, I'm gonna do this. Oh.
Discipline shall bring us victory!
One could hope that that would be the case. Oh man, I can't even charge up the sea hill because I can't afford to kill things. I just realized that. I'm just gonna have to do single point chip damage. Call it good. Okay, another drummer and another drummer.
Army's a waste of time for one like me.
Which isn't super surprising. But it is disappointing because I didn't have. Oh, I need
Again
more
and again and again.
duty dudes. Okay. Well, this will just. I do actually have a points lead, but
Off to the front yet again.
you can't see how I could possibly hope to retain it. Alright. I guess I'm gonna pop Isabel's ability even though it might summon more dudes. Only one dude. Okay, that's not... well, it's kind of bad, actually. It's kind of bad. Alright, we don't actually want to kill things with this, which is ridiculous, but... There's some damage. Summon some dudes.
Lyria!
One boat's all I need. Give me a time.
Okay. I don't even have any, like, abilities to reuse with the chip, so I guess I'll just go like this. Oh, no, 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 no! 40? What? What? 40? Come on! Oh god. Alright, I guess I might as well do this. It's still at 0. It's actually doing a pretty good work. What are the 2 cards I have left? Who knows? You guys still got 1 charge left? Alright. Okay, here goes. I would be not in the least bit shocked if he can come back from this. especially with that 10-point boost thing.
Dum anima est.
Oh my god, 65? Are you kidding me? Look at this nonsense. Oh my god. What do you do? Alright. I'm going to investigate. What? I have to redo the Gascon fight? Come on. It's not cool at all. Alright, what does one do with one's deck in order to make this better? Like we... Ooh. The bone? What does the bone talisman do again? It was like boost an ally by a whole lot. Yeah, we definitely don't want Cadaverine. Don't want to destroy things. Transforming things into bears is cool. Seizing enemy units is cool. Trophies. What? The banner is a trophy? Well, you know, honestly... the banner isn't very good here. I don't care about Meade's ability. And actually, I should change the sword to... boost. That's good. Huh. That's cool. That's confusing. I think I'm gonna try the Warhammer, actually. Move it. You can choose a card. So you can, like, seed the dudes, the drummers. It's cool. Alright. Decoy is always going to be good. Gurnikora trophy, I think, is the way to go out of the trophies. Like, this is doing damage. I don't care about that. Actually, this is really good, too. But maybe not as good as this. It's like, just being able to take their stuff, like, when it gets really powerful. And that doesn't count as a kill, so they won't come back. Yeah, alright. Arnholf, you do damage. You have orders, we don't want you. Reynard, we definitely do want. Isbel, probably not. Yeah, Mardrome, I want. Every turn on turn end, boost a random ally in each row by 2. Okay, yeah, I can get behind that. I mean, I don't know if it'll be out for long enough. Like, it's hard for me to generate turns. Do I have anything that generates cards? Ooh, Dimeridium Bomb. That could be really good. Actually, Jade figurine is pretty good too. Yeah, I don't believe in the Mahakama Ale as much as I believe in that. Like, non-kill removal. I mean, I could be wrong about how that works, but I suspect... Yeah, blood, unfortunately, doesn't actually add the cards to your hand. I want to be able to stall. Mage uses her ability. Move Prince Willem and all units with the same power to the opposite row. I mean, if I had a way to set them to 8 power, which I guess I do with the Alchemists, right? Do I even have any of those constructed? I do. Set a unit's power equal to the unit to its left. It has Zeal. Yeah. Like, maybe I even dumped the Arbalists out of my deck and just, like, go like, all in on Willem. Although, Willem, I mean, well, I can decoy him back, I guess, after using his ability. Something I actually hadn't thought about is the fact that although usually I'm more constrained for space than cards in my deck, but I do actually run out of cards sometimes. I don't want you... I do still want the bombers. Like, yes, I don't want to be dealing, like, lots of damage or damage based on abilities necessarily, but having the fire damage out is definitely worth. Gascon, I can put him in my deck. I wonder what would happen if after that other battle. I assume he would, like, get removed, but then would they make me update my deck? Anyway, yeah, so let's, like, add some Alchemists. I'm actually, honestly thinking I might just remove the Arbalists. I mean, the Arbalists are good because I can make sure that they, like, deal damage to the units with high HP, but stealing his units is, like, such a good strat. Let's make more of these guys. Alright. So we got max Alchemists. Maybe I should actually make another bomber so that I can not worry as much about that part of things. Where's... I mean, the problem is these guys aren't Blitz units, so the drummers aren't going to be very good at summoning. In fact, now I'm, like, all out of Blitz units. Maybe this isn't going to work. Well, except for the bombers, but, like... I mean, if I have enough drummers, I can... Or enough... If I have Reynard, I can... It doesn't... I don't really need to summon 2 at once. It doesn't matter. Although, now that I have the Warhammer and don't have the banner down, I can't just, like... recharge that so easily. But, let's see. I mean, I guess there's also the question of, do I even need the drummers, or do I want something else? I mean, I could have more. I could add more blacksmiths. Oh, this is getting so far away from how my deck normally works. it doesn't cost me anything of relevance to craft more of these. But having all these add-ups in the deck doesn't actually help if I don't have a way of drawing the cards out of my deck. That is the issue. That is the issue. The horse thief could be pretty good too, actually. Man, okay. This episode has definitely reached its limit, and I need to spend some time thinking about what I want my deck to be, and I'm probably gonna replay the gas gun thing off screen because, like, why nobody wants to see that a second time. It's just gonna be the same thing as before. So, I think I will sign off here and see you again next time with a plan for how to attack the final battle. Until then.